explorers. I'm just in Randsburg here. There it sits out there. A semi-ghost town. It's mostly motorcyclists, four-wheelers, ATVers that come into town on the weekend. About 80 residents still. And I'm up on a hill that separates Randsburg from Johannesburg. I'm just above the Big Butte mine. Let's take a look at that. Here's one of the head frames and combination chute that sits over a shaft over there. And just down here in front of us, that's actually the head frame for the Big Butte mine, and literally has a building built around it, I guess to keep the heat off of them. Zoom out a little bit. That's pretty cool. Back behind it, it's kind of hard to see, but that's the top of a 10-stent mill, which is still there. Over here you have the chutes. There's different chutes because they would mill not just their own ore, but they would mill anybody's ore. So people were bringing in ore from as far away, I understand, as Nevada and having them mill it for them. They did that into the 50s. Now you look over here, I don't think we could, well, you can kind of see one from here. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. Right there. There are shafts everywhere, and they don't have bat gates on them. You have to be really careful where you walk, and there are adits that run very close to the surface, and if you're not careful, you might be walking over one and just fall through into it. This is a dangerous place to get off the road unless you know what you're doing. And as we come over the road here, let me get forward a little bit more. That's the King Solomon. Let's see if I can zoom in on it without losing focus. That's a pretty sick head frame over there. It's big. Let me move forward here so I can get us a better picture. And you know, every mine was set up different, but what happened here was they would pull the ore carts up where to the left where you see it's kind of angled, but the cable was, how do I say it? The cable was handled by machinery, not in this head frame, not in this building, but from the building behind. Literally the cable went in the air from there to the building back behind, and that's where it wound up on a reel. I guess you could call it the hoist building. And out ahead of us, that's Johannesburg. I'm heading there now to see if I can make contact with the caretaker and see about getting permission to go on these sites, because I don't go on sites without permission. Anyway, don't want to make this too long, so let's get you a view of the beautiful mountains out here. And over there, that's Red Mountain. And I'll talk to you later.